Hello, my name is Maria and in this video I want to talk to you on how I try to save the world. It may sound too loud and ambitious, but I really believe that every changes in the world take place from the moment you change your mind. Even in the last century, people seriously thought that it was time to save nature. According to historians, the collection of recyclables in the West and in the USSR had basically different trends. In capitalist countries, for example in the United States, they began to engage in waste processing due to environmental problems, and in the Soviet countries, in order to save on raw material extraction. Everybody, from school children to retirees, was involved in the collection of paper waste. Forests were massively cut down for the production of paper bags, and Swiss Stan Gustav Tallinn invented a plastic replacement for them in 1959. He thought that plastic bags would be reusable and that would be really benefit for the environment. However, over time they have become disposable products. According to statistic, a plastic bag is used on average for 12 minutes, and every second in the world, 160,000 of them are thrown away. As Roald Tallinn, that's the son of the inventor, his father would be surprised at these facts. He always carried a plastic bag in his pocket. Now the condition of the earth is getting worse. The atmosphere is polluted. Souls are depleted, and islands of plastic are found in the ocean. But there is always hope. Of course, to avoid such consequences do not work, but it turns out to delay their arrival for several years, decades, or even centuries. To save the planet, we should follow some rules. The first one is a garbage sorting. By this, I mean collecting plastic, paper and glass and throwing it in a special design containers. For instance, picking up a plastic bag, finding a suitable container and dispose of it. You can put a big bag at home and then, on the way to school or work, throw it in a special container. At first you may be too lazy to do it and even think, what the point? But remember the pictures with marine creatures with their stomachs full of plastic. Secondly, we should save water and electricity. Do not scatter what you have and what nature gives you. When you wash the dishes, pour the water, because a running tap wastes approximately 6 liters of water per minute. In addition, about 60% of total water used in home is used to flush the toilet. Remember, this water is the same high-quality water that is in our taps. Dual flush toilets have a split flush button which gives the user the choice of how much water to use. It can be a good way to reduce the water wasting. When you leave the room, turn off the light. 100 red and concentrate bulbs switched off an extra 2 hours per day could save you $15 over a year. Better yet, switch to LED. When you leave the room, turn off the light. 100 red and concentrate bulbs switched off an extra hour per day could save you $15 over a week. Better yet, switch to LED. Thirdly, try to avoid plastic bags or use them for several times. Please, do not throw it after one use. Also, when you buy fruits or vegetables, you can carry them without bag or use cotton ones of all configurations. Clamshells, backpacks, purses, bags, reusable and stylish. Remember, the main goal is not to waste what nature gives you. I want to make the world a better place, and by taking this opportunity, I decided to tell that information now. Do you think that you alone can save the planet starting with yourself? Well, I believe in it.